All right, so I just wanted to touch on the consent forms that we have to go over and sign and get notarized. Um, Nisi is back from her appointment, and they have to. So, what did they say about your pseudotumor?
It's alright. We just gotta monitor more, document my headaches more, see what's causing them and the intensity of them when they are intense and things of that nature. And one of my medicines are a contraindication for the eggs and the baby.
So, we're waiting for her neurologist to communicate with our fertility clinic about one of her medications that she uses to help keep her pseudotumor pressure down and help her with her headaches. We're hoping that everything is okay, but they did mention that it could affect egg quality. Other than that, the consent forms we have to go over. And I guess the main things that they wanted us to sign and talk about was if we have extra embryos, are we going to freeze them? Are we going to donate them, or are we going to destroy them? And then also we have to decide if I'm capable of carrying multiple pregnancies, if we will transfer one embryo or two embryos. Also, what's the other one? I probably should have had the forms. And so also the other thing we have to talk about is embryo reduction. So say that we transfer one and it splits into two. We have to let them know if we would or would not consider selective embryo reduction as an alternative. She said that she's seen twice in her career where they implanted two embryos and it split. One of the embryos split, so that person had triplets. So
it's like, ooh, no.
Yeah, so that's something that you have to decide on. She said it's not written in stone, so if we get to a point where we write one thing and then we decide something else later, we can always change our consent. But this is just the original consent that they want. I'm not
for quadruplets or quintuplets.
Yeah, I was gonna say triplets, maybe, but if we say we implant two and both of them split,
baby.
Her humor sometimes is not funny to me. But I'm learning to.
You'd rather have the reduction than somebody adopted.
I'm learning to deal with her humor. But yeah, it could, if you put two, it's possible that it could split into four, but she just says she's never seen it in her office. So yeah, that's the main thing about the consent, and then just going over my consent to let them do the mock transfer, to do the catheter and the what else is in here? It's a whole packet. It's a whole packet that we have to sign off on, and we have to sign off on the ICSI, which is letting them put a single sperm into the egg. I guess some people would just rather let the sperm decide, or the sperm win, whichever is best. Get in first.
Is that how it go?
I guess naturally, yes. The sperm, whichever one swims in there first, gets the egg. But
yeah,
in this case, they are going to take the sperm and they're going to inject it into the egg for us.
Oh, okay. So he might not have been the strongest one.
They do.
I want the strongest one to make
they do they're gonna look at the sperm and see which one appears to be the strongest. You know, if there's sperm that's like with two tails or not swimming as well, they obviously aren't going to choose those. What else is on here? Consent for assisted hatching. I gotta read this because how do you assist an egg with hatching? I don't know. That's the notary section. Agreement for the cryopreservation. We have to sign off to let them freeze the embryos.
I was getting serious. Huh?
And then how many embryos do we want to freeze? Like, say she has 10 that are fertilized and healthy. Do we want to freeze all 10? No, probably not. 5 maybe. Yeah.
4.
Just in case we have to do multiple transfers.
Like
Because what she was saying is you don't want to go through all the injections and the general anesthesia to get the eggs out, and then, you know, God forbid we have to do multiple transfers to have a healthy pregnancy, and we only froze 3, but we need more than that or something. So consent for in vitro fertilization with donor sperm. I can't turn the page.
Any difference in cost and how many we freeze?
Our insurance covers it anyway. Okay. And then just paperwork saying that they're going to test for STDs, which they already did. I guess they're going to have to do it again. I don't even know what that is. I have to sit and read it good. So, yeah, this is something we're going to have to take some time and really get through and decide on what we want to do, get it notarized, and then have it ready at my next appointment, I guess. Now we're going to get ready to go see. Are you excited? But they go see this house. So we hope that we like it and everything is up from here. So that's right. So we out of here. We're gonna leave a little bit early so we can
have a home birth.
So we can scope out the neighborhood and ride around a little bit before we had a home viewing. And we're off for the rest of the day.
A lotus birth.
Yeah, I definitely do want a lotus birth, even if we're in the hospital. If we have twins, we're definitely not having them at home. I can tell you that right now.
We can't.
So, anything else you want to say?
Let's get this house.
All right, let's do it.